The white supremacist movement has taken over the meme, Pepe the Frog.
Going to be recognized as the guy that made this shitty meme. So it's like my worst nightmare.
Welcome to What is Crypto? I'm Matt, and this is Crypto. Today I'm going to be doing a deep dive into Pepecoin. Now I'm talking the OG Pepecoin, not the fake Pepe. If that sounds like it could be for you and you want to help get more Pepecoin and BASEDAI content out there to the masses, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So firstly, let's talk about Pepe.
My name is Matt Fury, and I'm the creator of Pepe the Frog. And, he's just like a stoned frog dude that likes to hang out, eat snacks, and art with his buddies.
Now, Matt Fury is an American cartoonist and artist. Now, he's best known for Pepe the Frog, which appeared in a comic book that he had called Boys Club. Now, the Boys Club is a comic book featuring four main characters, with Pepe being the main character. Pepe the Frog appeared in 2005. Now, Pepe gained mass adoption and helped get Matt Fury known to the masses. Now, in the Boys Club, one of the most famous images is where Pepe the Frog is urinating with his pants down. He's caught. And then, when asked why he pulls his pants all the way down, and he simply says, "Feels good, man." Now, "Feels good, man" was a quote that started appearing quite a lot in Reddit, 4chan, and all over MySpace. Now, Pepe the Frog as a meme evolved, and there were some massive A-list celebrities that started sharing Pepe memes, such as Katy Perry in 2014 and Nicki Minaj in 2015. And in March of 2016, Pepecoin was born. Now, this was the original Pepecoin. You can note that this is the one with the circle around it that says Pepecoin, Rare Pepe. And Pepecoin was launched as a proof-of-work mineable blockchain. So similar to Bitcoin and Dogecoin, you had to actually mine Pepecoin to own it. And because it was released in 2016, it makes it one of the first meme coins, 4 years before Shiba Inu was released. However, not long after, Pepe memes started escalating. And then during the 2016 election between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump,
Donald Trump shared a Pepe meme where it was like Pepe as Trump or whatever, and then all the Nazi stuff, and Hillary Clinton put out an explainer saying that Pepe was a symbol of the alt-right, which it kind of was, and it was very strange. The whole political thing really didn't make a lot of sense to me. Pepe got put on to this list of hate symbols. I always try to maintain a positive mental attitude, but to be honest, the whole thing kind of got heavy, and I got kind of depressed having it be wrapped up into this weird racist Nazi agenda.
And so, as Matt Fury said, Pepe the Frog was branded as a hate symbol, the once green frog associated with happiness and Matt Fury's childlike wonder of the world, now added to the Anti-Defamation League's database of hate symbols, sharing this space with other hate symbols such as the swastika and the KKK's cross. And after Pepe was grouped in with racist agendas, the Pepecoin team decided to rebrand, so they rebranded to Meme, or Memetic. It's interesting to note, though, that the Pepecoin team kept Pepecoin as the name on platforms such as CoinMarketCap, Twitter, and in their GitHub source code. So this move was apparently motivated by the team's firm belief in Pepe's innocence. Now, while all this was going on, the team wanted to keep building, as that's one of the things that the Pepecoin team has done well from the start. They are hardcore devs, they are builders, and they're motivated to succeed. So they created KekDeck. It was simply a place for people to store digital art and have it be tradable on the internet. So KekDeck was one of the world's first NFT exchanges. Now, as all this was happening, Matt Fury ended up seeking some legal action and wanted to reclaim Pepe. So over the next multiple years, Pepe's association with the alt-right waned, and Matt Fury's original vision for Pepe, with Pepe just being this happy-go-lucky frog, started to re-emerge. Now, the Pepecoin team saw this and saw that the association was disappearing, so they decided that they would rebrand, bridge over to Ethereum, and reclaim their rightful name. So this had been planned for over a year. However, during this time, another project named Pepe launched. So this Pepe front ran the launch of Pepecoin. Now, initially the Pepecoin community was fairly happy about this and wanted to make new friendships and just celebrate the Pepe meme in general. However, when Pepecoin's original logo started to be used for the other Pepe's promotion, the Pepecoin team decided that enough is enough. However, the other Pepe rose to prominence, and the creators of this other Pepe left the project to make a quick buck. So the developers of this Pepe left, and Pepe was kind of taken over by the community. And I think this tweet by Pepecoin really sums it up pretty well. It runs pretty deep. They stole our idea, our changing the game narrative, even our logo, and ran with it. These guys don't want things to change. This wasn't just an attack on us, it was an attack on crypto to keep the never-ending token assembly line rolling. You know what they can't steal? Our ability to innovate and release our planned groundbreaking technologies and our community building games and applications. We're devs. We will relentlessly dev our way to the top. So this is really where I want to kind of separate the differences between the two Pepes. We have Pepecoin, which was created in 2016 by a bunch of actual devs who are continuing to develop and build. And then we have the other Pepe, which was a copy and paste version, not created by actual devs who wanted to build in the space. It is just the logo of a frog, which was adopted by the crypto community as some inside information leaked, and they ran the release of the original Pepecoin, who'd been around over 7 years by this stage. So we have actual builders versus a project that did rug and then was taken over by the community. So for me, when we're talking about something that's original from 2016 versus something that was created as a copy paste in 2023, for me, there's no real comparison. And if you want to look at some of the stuff that Pepecoin is doing, it's pretty darn amazing. You can go on pepecoin.io. It's got that kind of old school interface, so you can click here and log on as a guest. Now there are multiple different cool apps here, which we'll go through. So there is Keckspace, which is starting on the 20th of April, so 420. Now Keckspace is going to be kind of like an online place where you can go and hang out. So here is some footage of Keckspace. So as you can see, it's kind of like a cool online digital hangout place that is going to have integrations with Pepecoin. We all need to hold at least 420 Pepe coins to join as a unique player. So that'll have some extra features. So you've got that. You've also got Pepe Messenger, which is like an MSN type encrypted messenger app. So it's a decentralized wallet to wallet chat application. So you can chat in Web3 in an encrypted and private manner. You've got Pepe Paint where you can make art. You've got different games on there from Minesweeper to Frogger, Grand Theft Auto 1, Zuma Deluxe, different social apps. It's just a really clean interface. You've also got Keckbot. So Keckbot's an AI trading engine that uses kind of LLMs, so like natural language to actually make trades, which is used to kind of streamline trading for people using natural language. So that's pretty cool. Keckspace, as we watched a little video on that, I think that's pretty darn awesome, where you have your own little 3D land plot. Keckdeck, the decentralized NFT exchange. There's also Pepecoin DJ, different games as we talked about, and Pepecoin also has integration with BASEDAI. So previously you've been able to burn Pepecoin to earn brain credits, and those are utilized in essence in the BASEDAI ecosystem. So without going too much into it, BASEDAI is an AI protocol kind of similar to BitTensor Tau. They focus on large language models. They've got things called creatures, which are kind of like agents. It aims to be the first layer one that's kind of evolved, developed, and built by AI itself. So still there are developers that are working on it currently, but it plans to kind of evolve and outgrow humans and also be available to the masses. As listening to a couple of the interviews, they talk about the issue in the future if AI and the best AI agents are only available to the select few and the rich, then it's going to create a huge divide. And the Pepecoin team is not about that. The Pepecoin team is about equality. They're about letting people build, develop their work as opposed to just trying to pump up a coin's price. Another great thing about Pepecoin in relation to BASEDAI, so initially you could stake Pepecoin and earned BASEDAI. BASEDAI has put another update out stating that they're going to revive the Pepecoin staking model. And by staking Pepecoin in the future, you're going to be able to earn yourself a portion of that project's tokens based on the amount of Pepecoin you stake. So there is another incentive. I also like the fact that there is a Pepecoin burn mechanism. So to burn Pepecoin, you can get yourself brain credits, and they are important if you want to get a brain, which in essence has a lot of different functions that are pretty complex. And I won't go into it. By owning a brain and staking, you will earn base rewards, and as the BASEDAI ecosystem continues to develop and all the creatures on BASEDAI become increasingly valuable and sought after, then people are going to want to have brains. So people are going to want to burn more Pepecoin. The more Pepecoin is burnt, the more valuable the Pepecoin will be. So there is that built-in deflationary mechanism. Pepecoin has had its supply reduced by about 20% over the last 18 months. In comparison, Solana's up almost 5%. Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're both up as well. The amount of Pepecoin in circulation is down 20%. So that is driving rarity, and that decreased supply will help drive up the rarity and value of Pepecoin itself. So yeah, they've got a bunch of cool different stake to earn and burn mechanisms that should help drive up the rarity and value of Pepecoin. So from here, really, you're comparing Pepecoin that has a market cap now of 66 million with Pepe that has a market cap of 3.2 billion, 50x from here. And now we're considering the fact that the Pepecoin team has been around since 2016. They're the first Pepe, and they've been building this whole time. They've built one of the first NFT marketplaces. They've built an online multiplayer universe or Keck space. They've got integrations with BASEDAI, which I think personally is one of the most exciting AI projects in the market. They've got encrypted messaging apps. They've just got a bunch of really cool stuff. And you're comparing these developers who have been working on this project for 7 years, as well as working with the developers of BASEDAI on their project. To me, Pepecoin is damn exciting. On the contrast, you've got Pepe, which is a coin that the developers made, then they left as they just wanted to make a quick buck. And really the only reason that this one is pumped up is because people just saw the Pepe Frog meme and they clicked it and they bought it. And because these guys front run Pepecoin's release, I think Pepecoin has significantly higher upside. It has significantly more to be excited about. And if you want to look at it on the chart, it actually doesn't look too terrible at the moment. So it has come down a fair way. However, it has just bounced off a decent level of support. It then has just reclaimed another little level. If we're going up to our all-time highs, it is over an 11x from here. I definitely think there is a huge amount of upside with Pepecoin, and at a market cap of 66 million with all of the things that they have going for them, I think Pepecoin is just too exciting to pass up. I've personally been buying a lot of Pepecoin recently, and I'm going to be buying Pepecoin tomorrow. I've been adding a lot, as my Discord members know. So yeah, if you want to join my Discord, it is 100% free to join. Super bullish on Pepecoin. And just before I leave it there, if you're looking to buy Pepecoin, I'm going to leave the contract address in the description. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but this Pepecoin starts in OXA9E8 and ends in 489A. Thanks for watching the video, and you can make the decision yourself on which Pepe you think has the actual value. Cheers, legends. I appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I'll catch you in the next one.